Hi, this is Zak Mir with the US penny stock highlights here on Share Talk for Tuesday, the 21st of July. Starting off with Arlo Technologies, and you can see the shares have broken both the 200-day moving average around the $3.10 level and the line of resistance from the beginning of the year just above that. The view is that at least while we're above the 200-day line, we could see further progress out of this triangle that's been in place since the beginning of 2020. The top of the channel from this time last year heading towards $6, and that's our technical target while we hold above $3.10 on an end of day close basis, end of week if you've got deeper pockets in terms of money management. Just getting onto the right stock now, hopefully. The American Virtual, here you can see that the shares have broken out of this triangle formation that we've had in place basically since the beginning of June. The line broken there around $3.30, and while we're above that on an end of day close basis, looking for further upside. Just how high the shares could reach over the next 1 to 2 months is indicated by both the 200-day line at $7.33 and the top of that rising trend channel from the beginning of April at $7.70. Good support there from that support the floor of the channel there. That's currently running at $3 even, and at least while we're above that, the bulls should still be in charge. Going on to another new stock for this particular series of videos, Can-Fite or Can-Fite. Here we've got another triangle breakout for the shares. Seen an extended base for the stock, suppose what's that, since this time last year. Current situation is that we've broken out of that triangle which has been in place since the beginning of the year, or we're just trying to break out of that. End of day close above the $240 level either today, tomorrow, or a weekly close at the end of the week would suggest that we're finally able to snap that resistance towards $2.50, and the target then would be the top of that rising trend channel from July, heading towards $4.80, and that could be seen over the following 6 to 8 weeks after any breakout is delivered. This stage really only back below the 200-day line at $2.14 really kills the idea of a proper break to the upside. Next stock is one which has also pretty decent price action. We looked at this a few days ago. So we have a repeat, so to speak. Here we've broken out of that triangle in place since the beginning of April for independence contract drilling. That level really around, let's say, the $3 level. Now we're up to $4.75. End of day close above last week's resistance at $4.30 would cement the idea that we're going to at least be able to retest a June resistance towards $9. With the 200-day line at $10.50 in focus after that. Big picture target over the next 2 to 3 months, hopefully, would be the top of the broadening triangle from the beginning of the year. That's currently pointing towards the $17 area. Onto a stock which has done rather well over on this side of the Atlantic, but looking at the Midatech Pharma in its US manifestation. Here you can see that shares have been in a broadening triangle from the end of October. Top of the triangle heading towards $8.60, and if we can get while we remain above the 200-day moving average at $3, that is the target, technical target for the stock. If you're cautious on the shares, maybe you want to see an end of day close above $4.60, which would clear that early May resistance. We're just haggling with that at the moment, with around an hour of the market to go on Tuesday, and so let's see how that goes. But at least while we're above the 200-day line, looking for further progress for the shares. Great mover coming next, and really one of the sort of classic situations with a breakout here for OPKO Health. Here you can see how the shares broke out of that descending price channel in place since the early part of 2018. The line that was broken there at let's call it $4.55, and above that looking for further significant gains. There is some resistance to clear from the middle of 2018 at $6 $6.40, so an end of day close above that over the course of the next few sessions would be very helpful indeed. If you're looking for a near-term stop loss, I suppose the top of the latest gap in today's low at $5.30 would probably do the trick ahead of a potential move to $8.50 and above. On to stock which I haven't looked at before here, but looks as though it may become a regular over the next few days and weeks. Here we've got Qualigen, which has just broken out of this triangle formation in place since April. We're 2 days into that breakout now through $4.60 and above $4.60. The initial target there, the 200-day moving average at $6.60. Big picture target over the next 2 to 3 months up to the top of that falling trend channel as high as $16, which seems almost crazy at this stage, but we have seen the shares move like that before, as they did during April and May. So quite a mover on our hands if things get off the ground or remain off the ground. Last stock of the day is SM Energy, and here we've got another near-term breakout for the shares. It's good that we're sort of near the bottom of the range, and stop losses and money management, etc. Should work well. $3.45 is the floor of that rising trend channel from March. An end-of-day close above the broken resistance line from last month at 380, well 375 was all we were looking for, and at least while we remain above that, we're looking for an initial target here at the 200-day moving average as high as $6.20 plus. Big target over the next couple of months up to the top of that trend channel from March, heading towards $8. But it looks like a reasonably good risk-reward technical setup there for SM Energy. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.